Welcome to Celestial Zodiac. This is your daily horoscope for Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. After the clarity of yesterday, today is about taking action, but with intention and precision. You're no longer guessing or weighing options. You're moving forward based on what you now understand. The Taurus energy continues to steady your pace, reminding you that progress doesn't need to be rushed to be effective. This is where small, consistent steps begin to create real momentum. Today is about refining your approach as you move, making adjustments that strengthen what you're building. Aries, now that you have clarity, it's time to start moving, but in a more measured, intentional way. You may take a step today that directly supports your long-term stability, especially around finances or priorities. This isn't about rushing forward. It's about making smart, steady progress. You might adjust your approach as you go, refining what works and letting go of what doesn't. Small actions today can lead to lasting results. Stay focused on what truly matters. Taurus, you're stepping forward with more confidence, and now you're ready to act on what you've decided. Today is about putting your intentions into motion, even if the steps feel small. You may refine how you present yourself or how you approach a situation, making subtle but important adjustments. Your strength right now is consistency, not speed. Each move you make reinforces your direction. Keep going, even if it feels slow. Gemini, you may not be taking big outward action today, but internally, things are shifting in a meaningful way. You're beginning to act on what you've realized, even if it's through small changes in mindset or behavior. This is a day for quiet adjustments, refining your thoughts, your boundaries, or your focus. You don't need to explain everything yet. What matters is that you're aligning with your clarity. Progress is happening behind the scenes. Cancer, you're starting to take action toward your goals, but with a more selective and refined approach. You may reach out to the right people or move forward with a plan that feels more aligned. This is about quality over quantity, doing less, but doing it better. You're learning to be intentional with your energy, especially in group or social settings. Adjustments you make today help strengthen your direction. Focus on what truly supports your future. Leo, you're stepping into action around your responsibilities or long-term direction, but now with a clearer strategy. Instead of trying to do everything, you're focusing on what actually moves the needle. You may refine your goals, your approach, or even your expectations. This is about building something sustainable, not just impressive in the moment. Each decision you make today adds to your foundation. Lead with intention, not pressure. Virgo, you're ready to act on a direction you've been considering, but you're doing it thoughtfully. You may take a step toward expansion, whether through learning, planning, or exploring something new, but with more structure. This is about turning ideas into something real, not just leaving them as possibilities. You might refine your plans as you go, making sure they align with your long-term vision. Progress comes from thoughtful action. Trust your process. Libra, you're ready to take action on something that previously felt heavy or unresolved. Whether it's financial, emotional, or tied to a shared situation, you're now approaching it with more clarity and control. Today is about making practical moves, setting boundaries, organizing details, or taking responsibility where needed. You may refine how you handle it as you go, but the important part is that you're no longer avoiding it. This is progress through honesty and intention. You're turning something complicated into something manageable. Scorpio, you're taking action within your relationships, but with a more grounded and intentional approach. Instead of reacting emotionally, you're choosing how you show up and what you're willing to invest in. A conversation or decision may move things forward, but it's done with more awareness now. You may also adjust your expectations or boundaries along the way. This is about building something stable, not just intense. Your actions today create clarity and direction in your connections. Sagittarius. You're putting your focus into your daily life, making adjustments that improve how things actually function. Today is about taking action in a practical way, organizing your time, refining your routine, or following through on something you've been putting off. You don't need to do everything at once. Small, consistent improvements make the biggest difference right now. You may tweak your approach as you go, finding what works best. This is how you build real momentum. Capricorn. You're taking action on something that matters to you, whether it's creative, personal, or tied to your sense of fulfillment. What once felt like an idea is now becoming something you're actively working on. Today is about committing through action, even if it's just one focused step. You may refine your approach as you go, learning what works through experience. This is about consistency over perfection. What you build now has the potential to last. Aquarius. You're making changes in your personal life or environment that support your stability. This could be something simple, like reorganizing your space, or something deeper, like setting a boundary. Today is about taking action where it matters most. Your foundation. You may adjust things as you go, but each step brings a greater sense of control and peace. This isn't about big moves, it's about meaningful ones. Create the environment you need to feel supported. Pisces. You're beginning to act on what you've been thinking about, especially in how you communicate or express yourself. A conversation, message, or decision may move things forward today in a way that feels more grounded and intentional. You're not just thinking anymore, you're doing something about it. As you take action, you may refine your words or your approach, making sure it truly reflects what you mean. There's a growing confidence in how you express yourself. This is about turning clarity into something real and meaningful. Say it, adjust it, and stand by it. That's your daily cosmic commute forecast. Please like, subscribe, and share to stay connected to your Monday through Friday astrology here on Celestial Zodiac.